What's going on, guys? I hope everyone's doing well. Happy New Year. Happy 2021. We finally got through 2020. Hopefully, let's give it a couple of weeks just to make sure, because we never know nowadays. That's just how 2020 was. It might just be a loop or something. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how my 2020 went, the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm going to be straightforward with you guys. I'm not going to hold anything back. And then I'm going to give you guys some motivation and some advice to go by in 2021. Let's make this a good year. There's a lot of negative stuff still going on. We all know that, but we could push forward. We can protect our family and friends, and we can get through this, guys. So when 2020 started, I was super motivated and super driven and so excited to start this YouTube channel and make my businesses grow. This was going to be the year. This was going to be the year that everything goes perfect, goes well. I was staying more motivated than I've ever been, and I was so excited. And then obviously this thing happened that none of us could control, and it was basically just chaos after that. So I had a lot of positive plans I wanted to get done in 2020, and I wanted to gradually do it through the year, but since everything went into chaos, I kind of had to push everything forward and get everything going a lot faster than I would have wanted. And I had to make a lot of choices right off the bat. Like in March, I had to just make choices that I thought I had the whole year to make. I quit things that I needed to quit. The only reason I was holding on to them was because it was like one of the last things that reminded me of my old life before my dad passed away. But once I kind of like let that go, let that job go, I felt a lot more free, and I felt a lot more like capable of doing the things that I was always kind of in fear to get done, and like kind of holding it as like a crutch. And once I threw that crutch on the ground, I realized I could still walk, and like so I kept pushing forward, and I realized that I didn't need that anymore. And this was a new chapter in my life. Even through all the negative that was going on, a lot of the months at the start were actually really healing for me. Like I spent a lot of time outside. I spent a lot of time just hanging out in my backyard with my dogs and just thinking, laying in my hammock and staring at the sky, just, you know, being able to breathe. I don't remember the last time I was able just to sit there and breathe, and being able to figure out a plan and figure out how I was going to move forward with this situation, and if I was going to have to take some steps back, and if I was going to have to push myself to just accelerate certain things. And I'm kind of grateful I have all these skills and all this knowledge of these things I know how to do, because I tested it. And like in situations like this, some people, you know, they only have that one job that they know, and they work that job, and like when stuff like this happens, everything falls apart. But I'm grateful for being able to learn a lot of trades and a lot of skills that I know to be able to get by in situations like this. And I was doing certain things. I was doing photography. I was doing graphic design this year. I was doing marketing for companies. I was doing my other contracts, and I was just hustling it. I traded in the stock market. I bought crypto. I was just getting by, making money, collecting the money, making sure I was ahead a couple of months, because I do not want to live month to month. I don't remember the last time I lived month to month, and I'm grateful for that, but I worked like really hard to be able to do that. To have this situation happen and kind of like, you know, push me to like go out and have to make money, you know, because my savings was not going to last me until this whole thing was over. I knew that. We're all going to get by in 2021. This thing is going to keep going, but we're going to get through it, guys. It was a very interesting time, because I did have all those skills. I did have all those knowledge. I had all those trades I knew, but a lot of that stuff is creative trades and creative things. And we're in a whole situation where people can't afford to like go out and spend money on creative like things like photography and clothes and stuff like that. And yeah, the Ill Rush is pretty much vacant right now. It's pretty much on a pause until we can get through this whole situation. I have my inventory still that I already have in stock, but I can't produce anything new right now. I can't push it, market it. I can't do anything like that. I have to use the skills that are going to get me through. And luckily, Ill Rush was always kind of that long-term thing, like I always tell you guys. So the clothing brand will be there when this is all over, and I will start it, and I will make it bigger than it's ever been. I have all the faith in the world that I will be able to do that. I really, like I said, I appreciate everyone, every single one of my clients I had this year, and I appreciate your business. I appreciate you guys spending your hard-earned money on my trades, my businesses, my creative skills, helping me support myself and my family. I appreciate it, guys. And honestly, I could have not done this, obviously, without you guys. So even with staying positive and getting through this in a positive manner, I had my rough times, guys. I had my worries that my savings account was going to run out. I lost about 85% of my income this year. And in 2019, my businesses were growing, and they're probably the best they've been in years. And I was excited to make them even better in 2020. And I was scared, to be honest with you guys. And the income loss, and I'm going to tell you guys this now. In February of 2020, I got sick. They called it a respiratory infection. I stopped breathing twice when I was sick while I was sleeping. I got better. I thought everything was okay. And about April, around my birthday time, I started having really bad breathing problems. I'm a very healthy, like very active person. I do a lot of active sports. I ride bikes. I snowboard. I've always been active through my life. My asthma hasn't affected me since I was about 12. And it felt like I was in the worst shape that I've ever been. I had to get on 2 inhalers. I had to go see a doctor to see what was going on. They basically told me that I was positive in February. I have to go see a specialist for my lungs now. I wasn't even able to take long walks or walk up a hill without being out of breath. There are some times where I'm just sitting there and I just couldn't breathe properly. I was very shallow breathing and stuff. And it's still bad to this day. There's a lot of fatigue, guys. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Every day is a struggle to, like, you know, not feel tired. I'm getting through it. I'm making the best out of it. I'm doing things to make my lungs a lot stronger, and you know, I'm going to be okay. But it was definitely a setback. It definitely made me, it was definitely one of the reasons I made a lot of the choices to give up a lot of things at the start. So let's make 2021 the best we possibly can. Let's stay as motivated and positive as we can. If you're feeling burnt out, take some time to yourself. Take some time to unwind, even if it's a couple of minutes or a couple of hours or a day. You have to take that time for yourself. Reach out to the people you love and make sure they're doing okay. If you have not heard from them in a while, pick up your phone and call them. And if you are having any depression or any anxiety, or you're just having a really bad day, call someone. There's always going to be someone that's willing to listen to you. I promise that. And even if you guys have a really strong plan or a really good plan for the year, you're going to have to make little changes here and there of what you planned. And it's okay. It's okay to make changes. It's okay to have to delay stuff for the time being, or it's okay that you can't do a certain thing. If you fail, you get up and you keep going. If you're having any struggles or anything like that, just remember that it is going to happen and you are not alone. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I want to wish every single one of you guys a very happy new year. I have a lot of things planned this year for this channel. I want to keep creating and keep growing. And I want to just make this community a really great place to learn, to stay creative, to get motivated. So this year I have a lot more short films planned out. I want to do a lot more behind the scenes photo shoots. I want to do tutorials and reviews. And I also want to talk a lot more about business with you guys. I know there's a lot of you that are interested in creating a business or growing your business and stuff. And I think I have a lot of advice to give to people, I think. So I'm going to do a lot more of those videos. Alright guys, so if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button, please hit that notification bell, hit that thumbs up button, and leave a comment down below of something positive to start the new year off. And until next time guys, keep creating, keep growing, peace out.